Okay guys, I'm trying to add a few more points to this. When you're out doing your route recce's, your route plans, ground recce's, you know, all this kind of stuff, when you're doing big stomps, big tabs, big marches, big rucks, whatever you want to call it, you know, water is essential. You can go without food for quite some time, you know, burn your own body reserves. Yes, you do need your fuel to burn as well, so make sure you carry it. But if you're running out of water, then you're going to fuck yourself up. So you need to make sure you plan in where you're going to possibly, you know, do your water replens. You know, if you can possibly get this into your marches and happy days. Don't push yourself to a point where you've totally run out and you're in shit state. You know, hence why make sure you carry one set bottle, which is, you know, your emergency supply for that last ditch effort to make sure that it gets you to your next water source. You've always got to bear in mind, you might plan to go to one water source. What happens if it's dry? What happens if someone's, you know, blocked up the dam higher up and that's dry, or whatever's happened to it? What happens if it's polluted? What happens if there's dead animals in it? So you've always got to think about, you know, what am I going to do if, you know, it's not how you want it to be. So make sure you got that emergency water. Make sure you know on your massive march where the water sources are that you can replen. And you've also got purity tabs, you know, to deal with any water which, you know, could be polluted. You're carrying water filters, etc. You know, purity tabs, water filter straws, you name it. Depending for that environment you're in, you know, maybe you're in the trees and you don't know what the water's going to be like up in front of you. So yeah, just make sure you got something to deal with that water, guys. Simple as that. You know, think about how your march is going to be, and you know, are you using the ridgelines? Are you contouring? You know, are you cross graining? Because if you are cross graining, you're going to fucking burn a hell of a lot more energy, and you're going to sweat a fucking hell of a lot more because you're going to be working like a motherfucker. Okay, so you got to think about these things. You know, animals are fucking pretty smart. Animals are also fucking lazy. You know, so they will take the path of least resistance. Sheep tracks, animal tracks, you know, they're worth using if they are generally going in the correct direction for where you want to go. So again, you know, ground recce's brilliant for that. Maybe, you know, you're going from trig to trig, you suddenly find some awesome sheep track which contours straight around. I know some awesome sheep tracks which have helped me out over the years. You know, these are things you want to look at, okay? This is why you want to do your ground recce's. Don't go out there just doing like certain, you know, route recce's, because, you know, if you're trying to go to a set test march and you think you know the route, well, watch out, you'll get fucking caught out and you'll get fucked up. So yeah, think about this. Get out there, get on the ground, see what's there in front of you, see what animal tracks there are, you know, see, just fucking, it's pretty straightforward, guys. You know, just do recce's on the ground, simple as that. And try and get, also be careful of trucks coming past. No, okay, fine, fuck off. good old memories, running around being rear marker when in the paras. Send it, yeah, whatever. So I was fit as fuck. I was a lunatic anyway, running around, tabbing monster. Yeah, so just to reiterate what I've already said, you know, water sources, make sure you know where they are, make sure you plan them into your route, make sure you do your ground recce's, map recce's, you know, and route planning. Route planning is key, okay? Route planning can seriously save your fucking ass, okay? Don't just go out there blind. Make sure you know what's in front of you. Make sure you're prepared for it, okay? You don't want to suddenly go, I'm going to go straight line, and then bam, you're in the middle of some fucking nasty swamp, you know, nasty fucking marshland, thick tree, whatever, thick brush, whatever you want to fucking call it. Okay, just think about this stuff. You know, you think, okay, it's a really, really hot summer's day, how much water am I going to need? Okay, maybe my 1 litre isn't going to fucking cut it today, so I'm going to fucking make sure I've got 6, 8, 10 litres of water. Okay, I've carried fucking massive amounts of water before, and I've burned through it like a fucking steam train. Okay, so you got to think about these things. And if you are burning through that water, you know, and it's steaming off you, you need to keep replenishing it you need to keep using those water sources. If you suddenly come across a stream and you haven't replenished your water, think about, fuck, maybe I should just, you know, stick some water in this water bottle. Maybe I should just stick some water in this water bottle, stick some purity tabs in it, and I'm fucking good to go. If you are using any water sources out there, make sure you check upstream, make sure there's not some fucking dead sheep, dead whatever in there polluting that water source, or there's not some fucking nasty pipe spilling God knows what out into it. Okay, maybe you won't get this in the middle of the Rockies or middle of Brecon or middle of wherever, but it does fucking happen, guys. So make sure you check your water sources. Okay, so purity tabs, make sure you got some really good purity tabs. As I said, make sure you got water source, you know, purification kit, pipes, filters, straws, fucking granny's knickers, I don't fucking know. Whatever you want to fucking use. Just be smart with whatever you're going to fucking use. You probably were laughing now anyway. Fucking mad Daniel. Yeah, so, yeah, I just wanted to add those points just to clarify some of that. And, you know, if you're out there and you're at home and you don't have loads and loads of hills and there's only a couple of hills, just make your route, just go figure eight it, just keep going up and down, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down. Or if need be, if you're away and you're training on tour, you know, get on a step machine, put a pack on your back and just build up your legs, strength and the conditioning. All it is stepping fucking lot with that weight on your back, just conditioning yourself, getting your heel legs. That's all it is. So it's not rocket science. It's just simple fucking tactical athletic conditioning. It's fucking easy. Okay, think about the weight you're carrying, think about going heavy, think about going light, maybe think about tabbing with a plate carrier on if you're doing it for operational stuff. Just adjust. It's not hard. Okay, everyone can think. If you're not thinking, you need to seriously question yourself and have a word with yourself. Okay, always fucking think. If you're the guy stood there not thinking, not asking questions, not understanding, then you shouldn't be there. If the guy's there and he's not asking questions, maybe you need to be the guy that gives him that prompt. Maybe you need to give him that bit of helping hand and say, look buddy, okay, this is where we are, this is what we're doing, do you understand? Okay, cool, tell me. Okay, excellent. Especially if they are fucking going down. If someone is going down, you need to make sure you keep them with it, keep them alert, and keep them sparking if possible. As simple as getting a pair of fucking gloves, keep the hands warm, and that goes for everyone, you know. If you're out in the hills and it's fucking savagely cold, and you've got no gloves on, your hands fucking freeze up, how can you use your compass? So just fucking think about it, it's pretty fucking simple. If need be, yeah, I know everyone goes, oh, it's not tactical, you got your fucking gloves on. Not fucking tactical is if you don't have your gloves on, and you burn your fucking hands, and you can't use your fucking hands. Or you're in a fucking horrible Arctic conditions, your hands fucking freeze, and again, you can't use your hands. So think about it, you know, if need be, cut off end of these two, okay? That's all you need to do. These feel, yeah, and just thinking about using your fingers. Also, you know, it's a bit of morale, you know, having your gloves, having your hat. Obviously don't tab your hat on all the time. Tab with lightweight stuff that's going to dry out quickly. So yeah, that's just a little extra point to me gobbing off things I was thinking about earlier on. Okay, so that's me gobbing off twice for today. Fucking boring bloke. Yeah, so have a good day. You know, train hard, but be smart with your training. Be progressive with your training, and just don't fucking overdo it straight away. You know, some guys say, oh, what do I do when I've got shin splints? I'm like, okay, well, have you overdone it too quickly? Have you pushed yourself too quickly? Have you suddenly made yourself run around and your body's not used to it? What inner soles are you using? What shoes are you using? You know, all these little things you've got to think about. The same with if you're getting like sciatica in your back or like real stiff backs. Have you used that weight before? Have you used that pack before? You know, have you stretched? Simple things you've got to think about. Are you preparing yourself correctly? All these things are simple things with prior preparation that you can prevent, okay? Having piss poor fucking admin will, 1, fuck yourself up, 2, possibly fuck up your team, and 3, hopefully, well not hopefully, well hopefully not, but I'm beginning to lose myself. Yeah, your piss poor fucking admin could ruin your chances of doing something great. Be it a competition, be it, you know, some special test you might be on. Just think about this stuff, guys, and you know, prepare yourself properly. Right, I'm gonna stop gobbing off, you know, get on and smash this out. So just little points. All the best, gentlemen. Train hard, take it easy, be smart and be aggressive. Don't overload it, don't overload yourself. You just end up with injuries and ruin your chances, okay? It's Ali being fucking fit and strong and smart. It's not Ali if you're just a menace that can't admin himself and is just a liability. If you're a liability, you're a liability to yourself and liability to your team. And that's the last thing you want to be. And blokes are like, what the fuck are you playing at? Plus you're letting down the team, which is not cool. So always think. Right, take it easy.